Share this with somebody that you love and care about. Listen, can't stop, won't stop. Let's get it. Peace.
Hey, y'all. This is Miss Wells, America's health teacher, owner, and operator of Abundant Health Services. I am here with your 100 health tip. So I want to pop in really quick and tell you about one little ingredient that can help you improve the blood flow to your brain, help lower your blood pressure, as well as heart disease risk. Naturally, y'all know how I feel about heart disease and how it has ran rapid through my family. So cacao powder, something that you can incorporate with your friends, your family, especially your kids. You can make literally hot chocolate from the cacao. You can use your milk alternative. I personally like the macadamia milk. It's the one thing that I found that tastes the most like real milk. So you can get this. I can make this with my granddaughter. You guys can make this with your kids, grandkids. Make it easy. It's a rich source of flavonols. Flavonols is super important for you to have. You want to help also repair your cell damage, especially in your brain. So this is a simple, easy way. I tell you guys, like, not a chocolate fan, but if I'm going to have it, listen, 2 to 3 times a week, you can easily do this. Get you some cacao powder, the real cacao powder, not no fake stuff, and make some hot chocolate out of it, or put it in a smoothie, or find something that you can mix it in that you could live with, or some type of pudding or berry bowl or whatever you're going to do. But get you a little spoonful, very easy to incorporate. Your kids need to start having this. Young people need to have this rich source of flavonols. So I just wanted to make sure I keep it brief. I'm America's health teacher, owner and operator, Miss Wells, right here in the flesh. Basic steps to better health. Share this with somebody that you love and care about. Get you some cacao powder today. Well, more like yesterday. All right. I love y'all. Can't stop, won't stop. Peace.
You are now tuned into Miss Wells, America's health teacher, and the 100 Health Show. 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 100 Health Show.
Hey, Abundant Health Services, basic steps to better health. Listen, I'm Miss Wells, owner and operator, America's health teacher. Listen, national health educator, here to help you get back to the play of your life. How you gonna do that though? I need you to be about that watermelon though. How about that watermelon? What it do though, Miss Wells? I am glad you asked. Check it. If one of your loved ones have blood pressure issues, listen, they need to be having them some watermelon. It's a strong, powerful antioxidant. It can help you start reversing CAD as well as high blood pressure. Check it. CAD, what is that? Coronary artery disease. You got to start doing stuff that's going to actively help reduce your blood pressure, and not only that, help get some of that plaque out of your arteries naturally. Food is better than medicine. Food is better than medicine. Let's go. Listen, and I need you to walk. So I need you to do 2 steps to that watermelon. The part closer to the rind is the one that's richer in the nutrients that you need to help you reverse and prevent, high blood pressure. Don't wait to get high blood pressure. Don't wait to get heart disease. Run your health offense. Run a health offense to make sure it don't happen to you. Or run that health offense for your parents, for your children. You get what I'm saying? There may be somebody that you care about. Maybe you don't need the blood pressure information, but maybe they do. And that's something you can just bring in. You ain't even got to necessarily be in their face. Oh, you should do this for your blood pressure. You can just say, hey, let's have something together. You get what I'm saying? It's easy to incorporate watermelon, depending on where you are and the time of the year. I'm in Florida, so I can get it all the time. But check it. Find a way when it's available to you. Get some. You can get some every week or every other week, but find a way to do your part. Don't accept excuses. I love y'all. What that watermelon do? Hey, it's gonna help your heart. Take a better heart bath and lower that blood pressure. How about that? So check it. Get you some water. Listen, that's your two-step offense. Starter kit. Let's reverse high blood pressure. Let's start reversing heart disease. Get you some watermelon. Start having some watermelon regularly and check it. I need you to make sure you're getting half your body weight daily in ounces of water. And then I need you to make sure you're walking at least 20 minutes a day. Walk at least 20 minutes a day. Listen, you got to reduce that oxidative stress. You got to help your immune system. But more importantly, you got to clean your heart. You got to take a heart bath. And that's what cardio does. If you can't walk, do your equivalent of walking. Love y'all. This is Miss Wells. Share this with somebody that you love and care about. Listen, can't stop, won't stop. Let's get it. Peace.
Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. I already know it. I already know it. I already know it. I already know it. Straight to the sack, to the like Jackie Robinson, rocking the 42 in my Dr. Fit, ripping the arm that was just cut by a pitch, crowd the opposite, saying that I should quit, but I don't do all of it. You can hate, but you can't hurt me. You can hate, but you can't hurt me. If my work is safe, I can leave this earth to death. That's stuff from grace. They gon' circle K. I don't want no new Bugatti. Put me in them County, Liberia. I'm serious. Mosquito net in my Bible on concrete bed. I'm still smiling. Ain't eating much, but I'm smiling. I'd rather be in the jungle in the will of God than anywhere else outside it. I'm blind. I'm in this life, but my whole fate in this life. A good career book for years. A book and here's a good look. This won't suffice, but my life is hidden in Christ. My life is hidden in Christ. Give me 99 problems plus one Godhead. The result is I really know it's 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Nothing left. 100 till nothing left. I got never feeling. Ain't nothing you can tell him. Yes, he's the generous type, but you face him, you will take that L in. No, I got no feelings. We know from where our help comes. So I put my life at stake, though it might be blood. I want that well done 100. If we flipping burgers, if we flipping ounces, when I bank account on me, right? And if we paid a lot, or if we paid a bit, we gon' be going in, cause he's coming. We trying to be the best that we can be and rest so that the world can see that he's done it. The man who left the check, so when we working that man, we work for him and we love it. All I really know is 100, nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100, nothing left. 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. Yeah, all I really know is 100. Nothing left. All I really know is 100 till nothing left. All I really know is 100. I just want to hear that. Well done, my faithful servant. A life full of pushback. At that moment, we'll all be worth it. Because my work is worship. And when he comes back for his church all over the earth, we'll be giving no less than what he gave us first. 100.
It is one of the easiest and most natural ways that you can lose weight. Drinking tea. If you drink tea at the right time and it's the right kind of tea, you can actually shrink fat cells, you can burn blubber. Here to review the best teas to drink for weight loss all day long is world expert and alternative medicine host of Wild on Health in Toronto, Bryce Wild. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks so much. Thank you.
Right. So, I'd
Right.
love to learn.
As usual, you're right.
I'd love to learn about timing and teas and why that's such an important factor.
The right time of the day. And timing is everything, isn't it? Drinking the right tea at the right time of the day, you know what it's going to do? Increase your energy and metabolism in the morning. It's going to stress how much time. The afternoon, it'll throw away and metabolize, get rid of fat. And the evening, it's going to be a great thing. All right. Now they're all excited now. They're just all right. So tea, so tea. Bryce is going to walk us through the power of tea and the different teas he's going to show us. They're all that you can get throughout your day to help you lose weight. We've got ladies from audience, 2 great volunteers. We're going to taste test the teas and go to their favorite one when we're done. You guys ready?
Yes.
Excited?
Yes.
All right. Let's just start. The first tea is one that shrinks fat cells in the morning. You've probably never heard of this tea. It's called pu'er tea. Where do you find pu'er?
It's time to put down the coffee and drink pu'er. I'll tell you, Eastern China is where you find it. And I want everyone to pick up a cup of pu'er or 2 in the morning. Okay, scientists have seen that there's this enzyme activating ingredient in there that actually will shrink fat tissue. Unbelievable. And so there's some active ingredients that we've discovered, theobromine and gallic acid. Okay, so this is not just sort of pseudoscience. This stuff will literally shrink your fat cells.
We did our research on it. I'd never heard of it. It's absolutely on target. Here, let's take a test, Josh. See what you think. What's
Yeah,
it? Great.
yeah, and so the way it's made, this is really for what is most interesting to me, is it's fermented. Okay, so fermented tea, think about that. It's really interesting. Kind of like wine or cheese, the stuff is packed up by the manufacturer.
Oh, this is the actual tea?
This is the actual, it's called a tea cake. Isn't that
Oh,
neat?
look at that.
And it's stamped depending on the region it comes from.
Huh.
Really authentic, really interesting. So it's a delicacy, all right? It's a delicacy in Eastern China.
What do you guys think?
This is very good.
Isn't it?
This is very good.
You
It's
put down
very
the coffee and
mild.
drink tea.
You don't need sugar.
Hey, right?
It's a good taste. No
Isn't
sugar.
that, it's absolutely no, by not putting the sugar and the milk in the tea, you're going to save on the calories there as well.
I didn't think about that, but you're absolutely right. I would not need to have any sugar in this at all. It's so comfortable, so smooth, as you said.
It's very mild.
Okay, so you got one down. Pu'er. Remember that one.
All right. I want to welcome you.
Hi, I'm Dr.
all
Evan Matthews. I'm here at Montclair State University
to
in the
the
Exercise Science
100
Lab.
Health
you
Show.
energy,
Let's
weight,
start with
and
our intro. Hey.
You are now tuned into Miss Wells, America's health teacher, and the 100 Health Show. 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 100 Health Show.
All right. Hey, I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down. Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair? Woo! You can call me. My new name is Shantae Flair. For all of my old school folks, y'all know what that is. That WWF back in the day. Ric Flair was the man, still is the man if you ask me. But anywho, I want to welcome y'all to the 100 Health Show. It has been quite a day. My little mini me is not feeling too well, so I had to try to tend to her. So I apologize for us getting a late start. I hope that you all were able to enjoy the lessons. I want to thank you, my Facebook audience, for tuning in live. I want to thank those of you who are also tuning in via Zoom. And I also want to thank those of you who are watching us right now live on YouTube. Thank you so very much. This is the 100 Health Show, episode 721. All right, our theme is Liberated Health. All right, so I'm going to be talking to you guys today about 2 specific tools to help you when it comes down to minding your metabolic business and helping you liberate your fat cells. All right, so Now, if you're interested in any type of like supplements, that kind of thing, I'm going to be, I'll send you all a direct link of two companies that I know of that provides, how could I say, the health science is sound, the scrutiny that they take, and the seriousness by which they also take your health, your, support seriously. And so they're not giving you any junk. So if you're interested in any supplement for some of the things that I'm talking about, you can shoot me an email at wellsofwellness@yahoo.com, or you can shoot me a text. Don't ask me to email you. You email me and I'll reply back with a link. Okay. So that's if you're interested, wellsofwellness@yahoo.com. All right. Now, as far as like our upcoming events, the first Saturday of August, which is August the 7th, I'll be live right here for our community health prayer session, live on Zoom. You can get the link on our site, missw.org. That's MISSW.org. And you can also tune in live right here on the Abundant Health Service channel. And we will also be live on YouTube. So we will definitely be having that. And Health Class USA, I will do part 2 to this lesson because I know that I'm not going to finish it all in 8 minutes. And I do want to be obedient to the time because I am now also, if you guys are on Clubhouse, please, I suggest that you do go ahead. Android users can be on there. There is a new club called Our Mindset Club. So you can listen to your girl. I'm always tuning in and getting to share and drop some nuggets. The founder is a phenomenal woman, Trisha. So it's called the Our Mindset Club, OUR Mindset Club. Now, Our Mindset Now on Clubhouse. So it's an amazing room. It's daily from 7 to 9 p.m. So that's another way that you can tap into some of my wisdom and nuggets that I have to share. I'm often on there as much as my schedule permits. And so it just launched this week. So I hope that you all will take the time to tune in and to support and help us grow that club gracefully. All right, let's get into it. So I want to first explain to you the difference between fat oxidation and fat mobilization, just two very different things. So I want to make sure that it's clear. So when we're talking about burning fat, it's not saying that, oh, this is the fat cell and boom, your body gonna light it on fire and it's gone. No. So just because some people try to play semantics with the whole idea of burning fat. So like, let's just say I spit. The spit just came out of me and that spit can be burned and used for fuel. It's my spit. It came out of me. It was my bodily fluid. So you're burning, a part of me, a part of my fluid. So that's what's happening with the fat cell. So you want the fat cell to give up its goods so that your body can then convert it and turn it into ATP. You down with ATP? Yeah, you know me, which is how your body, basically uses energy. All right. So I hope that was clear. So when somebody's talking about burning fat, it's the toxins and sometimes the extra hormones or whatever you don't store it in. Your fat cells are like closets, and there's different types of fat cells. And the fat cells that I'm talking about is specifically, I'm talking about your visceral fat, and I'm also talking about subcutaneous white fat. The fat that we have too much of, and that can be located in your abdomen area, that can be located in your muscles, your vital organs. Subcutaneous fat it can be a problem, but visceral fat is the more deadly type of fat. So I really want to give you some tools to help you be able to better oxidize fat and also be able to mobilize that fat. So a lot of people, they're doing things that, should normally your body should be able to use and metabolize the fat for energy, but your fat cells are locked up because you either you could have your body locked into scarcity, famine mode. If your insulin is too high, if your cortisol levels, meaning stress levels, are too high, and you're someone that's not, you're chronically sleep deprived, Oh, I can promise you, your fat cells, them vault is like, nah, cuz you ain't getting up out of here, because you basically sent the signal that you're at war. There's a famine going on, or we're snowed in for the winter, and we got to hold on to everything that we got. You better spend some of that protein, or you better break down. Your body will actually start eating your muscles. Like I'm serious. Like, this is so serious. So fat mobilization is very, very important. No matter what weight you are, you want your body to be able to mobilize fat. Fat is a preferred fuel. Here's the thing. Your heart has to beat regularly. Your heart is dependent on fat. You do not want your fat cells closing up. Your lungs depend on what? Guess what? Ding, 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 fat. When you lose weight, you realize that most of it you're breathing out. Your lungs play a vital role. So you want your body to be able to use fat, mobilize it, and oxidize it. You would die without fat. So I want you to be able to mind your metabolic business. So fat oxidation is that process by which the fat is broken down, and your lungs, you're actually able to exhale it out. That's how the majority of the fat that's burned and used for fuel, when you're talking about like weight loss, specifically fat loss for weight loss, it's coming out through your lungs. It has to be oxidized. So you do not want your body to eat your muscles for weight loss. You want your body to be able to unlock that fat vault, which is fat mobilization. You want it to have a key, be like, go on ahead, spend that fat calorie money. All right. So that would be fat oxidation. So I'm going to talk to you specifically, give you 2 quick things that can help you with fat oxidation. So I'm giving you 2 within 2 different categories. All right. And then I'm going to give you 2 other like kinesthetic things that you could do, if discipline is a problem. All right. So there's something called L-tyrosine. Like, better call tyrosine. All right. L-tyrosine. All right. L-carnitine, or you'll also see acetyl L-carnitine. Carnitine, like carne, like meat, carnivore. Carnitine. L-carnitine. You can get this in supplement form. I personally don't use supplements for this. I may actually start with the L-tyrosine, especially in the summer, so I have a little time to kind of see how my body responds to it. I know people that use these supplements, and they've been able to use them. I know clients who also use them. I don't have a dog in that fight either way. I don't think that at least for the people that I know that's tried them, it doesn't hurt them. And at least the company that I'm going to tell you about, they at least are somebody that's credible, reliable. So if you're someone, I'm not much of a pill popper, so I don't really care for supplements, but they can be beneficial. For some people, they don't have a problem with it, and they're okay with doing supplements. And so if supplements is a thing, there's a company called Thorne, like a thorn in your side. Thorne, Thorne. So they sell L-tyrosine supplements, and they also have L-carnitine supplements. You can also get this for food. I don't have time to go into that right now today, but if you join me on the first Saturday of August, when I'm talking about reimagine the health dream, I'm going to go into some food sources of those specific things right there. But you can, if you prefer, if you're someone like, look, I ain't got time to be worried about no food when it comes down to those 2, if this is something that can help my body mobilize fat and then oxidize it, then a lot of people prefer to go the supplement route, which is okay. At least with this company, you can find some reliable, and I think, their prices, I checked them out, myself online. They're anywhere between $20 and $25. So not, super expensive, but it's something that can help you increase your metabolism and improve your fat loss and fat oxidation. So next is teas. I'm going to continue to yell this from the mountaintop. Yerba mate, as far as like fat oxidation goes and fat mobilization, it increases GLP-1. So if you're someone that has a problem with diabetes or pre-diabetes, or if you know for a fact that you're overweight, or if you have diabetes in your family, you may want to get ahead of the curve. Or maybe you're someone that wants to do spiritual fasts, or be able to fast or suppress your appetite for longer periods of time, get you some yerba mate. YERBA and MATE. Mate is a type of tea. You can find mate tea. There's a company called Numi, like Numi, hey, NUMI. Numi sells mate tea. I personally like Eco Teas. I think they have one of the better. They're also on the top 10 list. Obviously there's stronger forms of yerba mate tea out there. I am not a tea brewer like that, so I don't know how to make yerba mate from the mate cake. I don't know how to do that. So if you don't know how to do that, then Eco Teas is probably going to be your best bet as far as the pre-made tea bag. And they've pretty much reduced it down, and you can use it for 2 straight days. The second day, you'll get even more of those nutrients. It'll be even stronger as far as an appetite suppressant. So if you're looking for a naturalistic way to mobilize your fat cells, as far as the tea goes, yerba mate ranks at the top on that list. Yerba mate tea. Now, if you're someone that's immature in your health journey, you're super caught up on, something got to have a good flavor. I think the yerba mate tea doesn't have a strong, flavor profile either way. It's kind of bland. Then you may find that the guayusa tea, it's a lot. It tastes good. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes good. So the company I use is called Waikana, like Wakanda Forever. Waikana teas, and if you're interested in those specific the names that I did, like I said, you can email me wellsofwellness@yahoo.com. I'll send you back a direct link, just tell me, hey, the teas, tell me what it is in the subject area, in the subject line, so I'll know what you were emailing me for, so I can reply back. Or if it's just a supplement, put in there, I want the supplement or something like that, so I'll know that it's from this show. All right. So guayusa tea, they make it in different types. They got chocolate flavors of it. I don't like chocolate, so the chocolate version is stronger than the version that I use, meaning as far as like suppressing your appetite. So if you're someone that you enjoy chocolate, then I would say of the types of guayusa, get the one that has the chocolate. Reason being is because the resveratrol, the nutrients that's within the chocolate, that they the way that particular version, you'll get to mobilize brown fat. Brown fat actually helps it literally eats and converts the bad fat and turn it into the good fat. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to use the guayusa tea and you're someone that's in chocolate, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just being 100%. I ain't gonna do it. So I get the chai. I get the chai kind. I'm not emailing anyone. You need to email me first. I cannot. The onus is on you guys, as I mentioned at the start of the show. If you want any of this information, you send me an email and I will reply back. But for me to try to take down emails and all that kind of stuff, that's too much. I don't mind giving you guys the information for free, but I do ask that you all take that step and send me an email at wellsofwellness@yahoo.com, and I will reply back with that information. Wells of Wellness @yahoo.com. So, and it's also listed on my profile and my website, missw.org. You can, type in something in the search. There's numerous ways to contact me online. So and my email is listed there as well if you forget. But the guayusa tea, the ginger, I'm sorry, not the ginger kind, the chai, the chai version is the one I love. It's so yummy. So they make different types, but I'm telling you, the chocolate guayusa, that one is a lot more potent. If any of you guys saw that movie Magic Mike, you guys saw how ripped and how good those guys looked. Listen, Channing Tatum, he's one of those that he swears by that he on that guayusa. A lot of them, most of the cast, they were using that guayusa tea. So I'm telling you, this is not some hocus pocus. Like, I got this from the Huberman lab out of Stanford University. So I'm not giving you something from conjecture. I'm talking to you. I got it straight up from a respected lab, a decorated and researched, professor and ophthalmologist and neuroscientist that has really broken this stuff down. So I'm telling you, like, that guayusa tea is for real, for real. It is not, in my opinion, I do both, but it doesn't suppress your appetite as much as the yerba mate. The yerba mate, hands down, is far more potent than the guayusa, but the guayusa is definitely useful. It definitely does work. It just does not work as, it's not as strong as far as like the appetite suppressant wise as the yerba mate. Hands down, you can go most of the day with that yerba mate and not feel hungry. That guayusa, you know, you can go a couple hours, but that yerba mate, man, listen, most of the day you won't feel that them hunger pains at all. Facts. If you steep it and actually, use it properly. All right. So if you're someone that's allergic or you're super sensitive to caffeine, then I would recommend at least do the ginger green tea. That has no caffeine in it. It's caffeine free, and at least you will be able to get a rich source of EGCG, and you can take advantage of the fact that it is a green tea means that it will mobilize your brown fat, and brown fat can go ahead and help that oxidation process, that fat mobilization and fat oxidation. Obviously, it's not as strong and as potent as the two teas that I mentioned. But again, you can email me if you guys are interested in getting either want to know what brands that I recommend or use. I'll certainly share that with you. But ginger green tea is a great option for someone who can't have any caffeine or super sensitive. Now, I wanted to share with you really quick. Dang, I'm almost out of time. All right. So here's the thing. Here's an advantage of if you're wondering how to make sure your body actually unlocks unlocks your fat cells and use your fat for fuel for a specific workout. Here's a little cheat code, a little training room trick I'm going to share with you. If you have caffeine, and obviously green tea has some, versions of it, a small portion of caffeine in it. The yerba mate, the guayusa tea definitely has it. Pu'er tea actually will help shrink your fat cells, like point blank. It is a high caffeine tea. It's like a fermented, you know how you got wine is aged? It's an aged green tea. That's what pu'er tea is. PUERH or PUER. So with that, if you were willing to have that just a few minutes before a workout, having caffeine, or if you're a coffee drinker, I don't have a problem with drinking coffee. I'm an avid coffee drinker at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I put my tea in my coffee. I'm gonna be quite honest. Or some days I just don't do coffee and I'll just do the tea. Do it right before your workout. Your body will be able to go and it can mobilize fat more efficiently when you have caffeine before your workout. Now, I'm not talking about somebody that you're trying to do some crazy HIIT workouts. Now, your body will have to do what we call the crossover, because when you're doing high intensity workouts, your body wants to use carbs for fuel versus fats for fuel. Fat comes in when you're doing a longer sustained, or it has time to break down fat. Now, caffeine can give you a bit of a cheat code to be able to cross over into burning fat even more. That's if you're doing a high intensity. So before the 90-minute mark, your body can start to cross over, and it'll pull from your fat stores if you do caffeine first, even if with a high intensity workout. But if you're doing a moderate to low intensity workout, you can speed up that process, and your body will start to use fat for fuel, which is fat oxidation. All right. So that's how you can increase your fat loss. And that's the type of weight loss that you want, is fat loss, not just, you don't want your body just, only, you losing water weight or you're metabolizing your muscles. You want your muscles to be able to go and burn fat for fuel. That's what you want. Your muscles actually has some fat within it. Like when you see like a steak that's marbleized, you don't want too much fat within your muscles. So you want your body to be able to utilize that and have your muscles pull fat stores, from fat cells in different parts around your body. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope that that was clear. I hope that you guys got something out of this. And then 2 other quick things is time restricted eating or intermittent fasting. Like let's say during a 12-hour window, it can be very, very useful in helping your body be able to. So during your non-feeding window, your body has an opportunity to use fat for fuel. That's fat oxidation. You want that. So that's why if at minimum, if you have a hard time doing, intermittent fasting, at least do a 12-hour eating window, 12-hour time restricted, eating. So let's say you're going to eat from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7:30 to 7:30 p.m. You get what I'm saying? Like give yourself a 12-hour window if you're having a hard time with intermittent fasting. But I know for a fact that yerba mate can help you intermittent fast better. And if you were willing to put 1 tablespoon of 1HUNNID MCT oil, oh my God, it will set your metabolism on fire. You will unlock your fat cells. So if you're someone that just like, yo, I can't do none of that. And you really are pressed to try to drop some weight. If you don't have certain heart conditions, you can go to your doctor. You can ask your doctor for a prescription of phentermine. Phentermine is a highly effective weight loss pill. A lot of people think that there's no actual weight loss pill that works. That works. I know for a fact that it works. I've used it before. I've had clients that use it before. I know for a fact. I'm telling you, when doctors need to drop weight on somebody really fast and really quick, or they have a certain window, or they need to help jumpstart somebody weight loss journey, that I'm telling you, phentermine, PHENTERMINE. You have to get it from a physician. If your physician is someone like, oh, I don't want you to, get hooked on it and try to abuse them and stuff. There's a place called Fit for Life in Miami. There's one, I think, in Broward. I know there's one in Miami Shores. There's also a location in Doral. You would have to become a patient there. So you can contact them and see if they'd be willing to take you on as a client. You have to go through a health survey, and they check you out. So if you have certain conditions, they won't accept you and they won't allow you. They can't get you a prescription of it. If you have certain conditions, your doctor is not going to write it for you. But granted, if you don't have, I think it's 4 or 5 conditions that if you have those 4 or 5, you can't get the prescription from your doctor. Your doctor won't prescribe it for you. Please don't go to one of these offline bootleg markets. You trust me, it's very easy to get it in Miami, but don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, if you got one of those contraindications, you can go and look it up online. You can type it in Google. Contraindications for phentermine, and you can read the ones that it'll clearly tell you. If you have these specific conditions, do not take it, because you can die. You will have a heart attack. So everybody else, you can take it and you should be just fine. But again, you got to get it through your doctor. You got to get a prescription. Do not go to one of these fake bootleg pharmacies. So again, I talked to you guys, you can get a supplement called L-carnitine, L-tyrosine, or if you're a tea person, I hope that you are getting 3 to 4 bags of tea a day. You can intermittent fast better. You can fast even through most of the day, or you just want to increase your fat oxidation, get you some yerba mate tea. Eco Teas is the brand that I use. You can find whatever brand, that floats your boat. Guayusa tea is another tea that I use. I intertwine them both, so my body doesn't get too used to it. And you can also, if you're someone that can't have any caffeine, then get you some ginger green tea. It's caffeine free. All right. So you can ask your doctor for a phentermine prescription. That definitely, absolutely will help you lose weight. And you can also try time restricted eating. And then again, I said, if you want to make sure that you are burning fat for fuel, if you have some caffeine, like some green tea right before your walk or right before your workout or whatever you're going to do, that will help ensure and increase the likelihood that your body will be able to tap into your fat stores for fuel. All right. I'm Ms. Wells. I'm America's Health Teacher. I hope that this has been helpful. Our next episode of the 100 Health Show will take place on the first Wednesday at 5 o'clock right here on the Abundant Health Service channel on YouTube and the Abundant Health Service page on Facebook, or you can tap into me live on Zoom. And if you want to hear some of my wisdom nightly from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., I'm usually on Our Mindset Now Club on Clubhouse. So I highly suggest you follow that club. If you need an invite on, to get into Clubhouse, listen, shoot me an email and I'll definitely share. I'll get you an invite so that you can be a part of Clubhouse. It's an invite only thing, but I am on there nightly, most nights with my schedule permits. This has been the 1HUNNID Health Show. Are there any questions? If so, now is the time, or you can forever hold your peace. You can unmute yourself and ask any questions. If those of you have questions on Facebook, you can drop it in the comments now and I will answer it. Are there any questions? Same thing with those of you who are tuning in on Zoom.
You are now tuned into Miss Wells, America's health teacher, and the 100 Health Show.
It's time for us to graduate in our health.
100 Health Show. 100 Health Show. 100 Health Show.
Y'all like my 100?
100 Health Show.
Kids taught me how to do it.
100 Health Show. 100 Health Show. 100 Health Show. 100 Health Show.
100 Health, baby. Hey, so listen, if there's no questions, then I will see you guys next month. The first Saturday will be part 2 of this conversation. I will definitely be back here at 12 noon for the community health prayer on August the 7th, and also 12:15 Health Class USA. Part 2 of this, Liberating Your Fat Cells, will take place on Health Class USA at 12:15 p.m. That's the first Saturday of August. And then August 4th is the next 100 Health Show. I'll be talking about Reimagine the Health Dream. And I'll be going into some more information on flavonoids and how they impact your health and your metabolism. So I love y'all. This is Miss Wells, America's Health Teacher. Share this replay with somebody that you love and care about. I thank you guys for your support. Thank you, Ms. Bradley. I appreciate your support. And you guys, please send me an email, wellsofwellness@yahoo.com, or you can check out, you can contact me through the site, missw.org. I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace. Thank you all for joining me on
Excited?
Zoom.
All right, let's just start. The first T is one that shrinks fat cells.